Hello, I am Bentham, and this is Avax, Stijo, and Arumba, and welcome back to Factorio MASA. How is everyone doing?
Very, very well. Thank you ever so much for asking. How about yourself?
I am good, though I can't remember what on earth I was doing last episode.
Good old reliable Bentham.
No, someone's deconstructing a wood chest into my inventory. No.
I was wondering if you'd done that to yourself. I was like, who is this person? I just didn't read the name. I was just like, oh, that fool taking apart a chest while you stood right next to it with constructor bots.
That's what you get for messing with my belts.
On that topic, we're good. Don't worry, we're good. Everybody fights, right? To quote Cars 2.
Everyone was freaking out, man. They were like,
Everybody fights.
Oh, Stijo, you sound like you're really pissed with Arumba, and I was like, huh? You clearly don't understand the natural timbre of my voice.
Okay. We're not trying to rekindle the flames of an argument here or anything. It's just okay. My understanding is that we both just wanted different things out of the system. I want blue belts now. You want to prioritize the lower tier belts before anything else, and that's fine. It's just a difference in playstyle. And you were saying that it is working, and I'm saying no, it's not because it's not doing what I wanted. And it's just a different. Yeah, whatever. We're fine. Everything's good.
Arumba's a grumpy ass sometimes. That's all you need to know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I can be there.
Though.
I can be the
Occam
grumpy
trees.
one.
What's the better explanation? Yeah, everything's fine. We were just confused and stuff and things. Or yeah, I was just grumpy. Sorry.
True.
Arumba is an old man.
He's not that old. He doesn't sound that old. He sounds younger than you, Steve. So let's be honest. He has the voice of the angels.
Yeah, but whiskey.
Mangled Pork's been busy making armor equipment. Nice. There's no output
know,
for
this
the
whole...
output though for your personal robot port. Looks like
I
you
may
didn't
not have actually had it go into a chest.
Yeah,
Right.
you're also missing.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's right. What we were doing.
I'll let a chest for you.
Right, Bentham, we desperately need to be over by setting up the copper mining.
I was trying to
Yeah, I
remember
think that was what
doing there.
our plan was.
Yeah.
There's like no copper, and we have the outpost set up and half the rails in place. That shouldn't be too hard.
Hey Bentham, I like how we have this like huge debate going on between red belt, yellow belt, blue belt, and here you are using wooden chests.
Well done, Bentham.
Well, that's what I do when I just want like a stack of something being made. I just make a wooden chest limited to one.
Yeah, but that's still gonna make like 50. It's gonna make a stack, isn't it?
Yeah, then that's how many I want.
You want a stack of them?
Roughly.
All right, fair enough. Are you going straight to okay, I see what you've done there. Battery 2s. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna just add them into the circuit network. I've put restrictions on the inserters so that
Fair enough. I accept this.
I see what you've done there. I'm going to change it.
Right.
It's been changed to something
is this my
that
car?
still fits my preference, so that's
awesome car?
fine.
No, this is not my awesome car. Where are the tanks, Bentham?
the only
Where are the
reason
awesome cars and the tanks?
I can't remember where the tanks are.
I just want to be able to
um,
request it. That's all.
I think they're both over at the outpost. We've somehow come back without
That
them
is
at some point.
remarkably dumb. Why are we so dumb, Bentham? We have left our transport at the destination.
I do always carry a car around with me
You see,
for just such a
I would do
situation.
that, but now I've got this awesome mega tank. Anything else feels dirty. Yep, everything else feels dirty compared to this tank.
Baller.
Look how shiny and yellow the car is that I just mined so you can't look at it.
Oops, I just destroyed a wall. Never mind. My mega tank repaired the wall and didn't
Oh,
take any
careful.
damage.
Easy there. What are you... Don't... No! Damn it, no!
I feel like this is.
Your mega tank is not as good as my mega tank.
I feel like it's rapidly turned into Cataclysm DDA.
It is. It really is. Oh my god.
I have a tank, and it builds things and destroys things.
I know.
It's got solar panels.
I started with a shopping trolley, and now it is an electric-powered tank. Oh,
Pretty much.
joy. I love
I haven't got
Cataclysm
any
for that.
upgrades in my tank.
I miss your old Cataclysm stuff.
Oh man,
I love that.
I just love being able to start from like nothing and then ending up with like you said, like I just said, you know, you've got a shopping trolley, and by the end of the series, you didn't just get a car and upgrade the car. No, you just took cars apart and bolted them onto your trolley. So it's still a trolley at its heart. It's just now it looks like a death wagon. Good times. Right, we need this train station. We need this set up.
Yep, we're ready to receive copper. We really need some copper trains coming in.
Right, okay, Bentham, do you want to create... well, where should we branch this off? Like, what I'm thinking is maybe if we take the rails just a little bit higher and have them branch off there, because generally speaking, I don't like a station to be the termination of a track. I like it to branch off a track.
We could do the same thing as has been done over at the iron deposit, where it's like a loop that comes off and rejoins.
We could do. We could definitely do that.
And then just do like... There's a signal in the way. Just do like that, and then down and back on.
Well, that is... Yeah, that's certainly an option. If I can quickly draw something and we'll decide... Because honestly, I'll defer to your judgment on which is the better option. But if we had something like... let's just imagine that this has been set up like a T-junction, but I'm only going to draw one half of it, just for brevity. And then we have the station down here. And then it rejoins back up here to the T-junction. I'm making a real pig's ear of drawing this T-junction, but I'm hoping that you can kind of see what I mean.
So you mean
an actual T-junction, so with 2 lanes, and then the output lane goes up there.
Well, it would be with a double-headed train, wouldn't it?
Oh, we're going to be using a double-headed train, are we?
No, I think everything's single-headed, so...
Yeah, so what I was thinking is, like, the T-junction would be here, so... Like I said, I'm making a pig's ear of drawing the T-junction.
It's in the... You've got the T-junction in your...
Whatever.
Foreman?
Okay. But you see what do you see what I mean? Like, the train station would be down here. These straights would be the train station itself. Like, where I'm stood right now. And then the exit track would be this one leading up here, and then would join into
so it's sort of... Because if it's a single-headed train, would it then loop back round and join this here?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's what I've done a real bad job of drawing it out because I'm just being super lazy. But hopefully you can see what I meant.
We can do it like that.
I don't know. Is the other way a better way? Because what I was thinking is that the other way might have just been a faster way. But I'm happy to spend a bit more time setting this up so that it looks good and works well.
Well, the other way is a faster way, but this one can look nicer. It can be nearer the miners and stuff. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll just roll with this then, and then we'll set up the tracks as we need. If we use this point as where the actual station will be, then we can build everything else up as we need to connect to everything. I'll just get rid of the forest. There we go.
So this whole Farl module thing, CJ, you been playing with that? How's that work, really?
Yeah. It basically just turns a regular train into a Farl, so you get the speed off of it.
Is there? Do you think he's moving toward like getting rid of the Farl engine itself and just switching purely to the module instead?
Possibly. I wouldn't mind that because
to be honest,
less entities.
From what little I know of Farl, now I understand my opinion is not as valid as Stejo's or anyone else's for that matter who's actually used the mod, because I haven't. But I generally think, like, just in general with mods, it's really good if they can just build off what was already there rather than adding whole new components. Just for ease. So if there was like a module you could just add to a regular locomotive rather than having an entire new locomotive you had to design.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that means that it's got easier integration with other mods and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think that would definitely be a much better option.
Right.
So I guess with this layout, you can have like a second station on here and stuff that still fit. Well, then again, it would be in line with the previous one, so trains would block each other. Hello, Arumba.
Hey,
Hey, Rumba.
I like how you can mind the car you're standing in.
Yeah.
Just like, I'm not going to get out of the car. No, I'm going to materialize the car into my pocket.
Well, I'm now imagining
In my
that
mind,
you
it's
just,
like that
you
scene
tear
out
the
of,
car apart, like where you're standing, until there is no car anymore, and you're just stood there. Which is quite the
It's like
badass
that
entrance,
scene
really.
in Red when he just literally puts the car into a spin and steps out of the car in one fluid motion. Have you guys seen that with Bruce Willis?
Yes.
Yeah.
But as he's getting out, the car is actually just like compacting like a transformer and just ends up in his pocket. That's what I imagine Arumba just did. In my mind, that is what happened.
I saw some interesting videos on the YouTubes. Yeah, fucking YouTube.
No,
They're quite similar.
I was just surprised by how large the grid size is in a car. Continue.
Oh yeah, it's
Where
gigantic.
people have like crashed trucks and just came like straight out the front window and landed on their feet and just walked away. It's like, okay.
You know what, Mango Pork? I think you make a really valid point on wanting to have multiple tracks. If you can lay down where the track would need to be for the kind of loading station that you want to build, so you just decide where the second loading station, or maybe even third, if you think this needs a third. I think it'll run okay with 2, just more trains, because the track is so long. I don't think it's going to need more than 2.
Where is
It would need a bit of messing about to fit a second one in, because at the moment it's all in one big
No.
line.
If you do that, I will adjust the track, and I'll adjust where Farl has laid the tracks as well, and basically shunt everything over so that it'll fit in. But if you can just like put down the line of where the second station would be, I can build everything else off that while you construct the station itself.
We probably don't need a second station with how many miners and things we've got.
Well, that was
'Cause
what
we
I was
had
thinking.
this
because
on, like, the
track
iron
is so
deposit.
far away that if we want more, more frequent drop-offs of copper, just add more trains rather than extra loading stations, because we're probably not going to saturate this line, no matter what.
Hey Joe, you had a Farl thing set up, right? Where's all the stuff made for Farl, like belt or what are they called? Rail.
It's there somewhere.
Is it made into the circuit, into the logistic network? It must be, because okay, I'm getting.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, a little confusion.
Totes.
Gotcha.
Totes confused.
Unfortunately, the fucking mining outpost blueprint has... not mining outpost, the train station blueprint is using iron chests instead of steel chests.
Sounds like you better use that
What is this?
that update feature on the blueprint thing.
Iron chests are the worst.
Are they really?
The middle one, it doesn't make sense. Either you need a small amount of storage and use wood, or you need a large amount and use steel. Iron's terrible.
Plus, they don't upgrade into anything.
Yeah, that's the part. That's the real like nail in the coffin on it, the fact that it doesn't upgrade.
But what happens again when you put stuff into it? I've never used vehicles with grids. So when you put like an exoskeleton into a car grid, and then you pick the car up, does the car remember that it had the grid, or does it go into your inventory too?
Oh, I don't know.
It remembers it has a grid and it stays in it. The items all stay in the grid.
Yeah, I think we
I've done it
found
with
that
the
out
train.
in a previous episode.
And I think I picked up Avac's car.
You stole it.
Yes, you did, and it didn't ruin it. I was very thankful because it had a lot of stuff in it.
I just assumed it would work.
You did, didn't you? You're like, no, I'm picking this up. It's going to be one way or
It
another.
should work.
If we wanted to have a second station, we could have it... Damn it, we could have it... something like that, not that close though. And then move this line down.
Yeah, the thing is, as I was saying, if you
So
want a
there
second
isn't room.
station, I'm completely okay with that, but you need to lay that down now, and then I'll rebuild everything to accommodate with it. This T-junction is so bad. You know what?
There's
Do
one in,
that. I'm making an executive decision. I'm just going to strip this all down, and I'll use the blueprints to build the T-junction and set up all of the tracks and everything.
I think
You
guys-
the
and they live on
junction was right.
What was it, sorry?
I think track-wise the junction was right.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it
a
was.
bit different from
It
what
just
you usually
looked
do, but
messy.
it's because it's for single-headed trains.
Yeah.
So I think it comes out a bit differently.
Oh, it would have worked. It was I have complete faith that it was laid out right. It's just it was messy, and I'm fairly certain the blueprint one is a lot better looking. And frankly, that matters enough to me for me to rip it all down and start again.
But
You
we
guys
don't
mind if
really
I,
need this track.
So do you mind if I join you? I'll show you how I would do a T-junction.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
by all means.
I'm kind of really wanting copper. Like, a lot. You guys...
Well,
I need
You
copper.
want to set up that loading bay quickly before?
Yeah, if we could get a
There's little
stockpile.
work over here.
A stockpile of copper in some chests would be great.
Wait, so you...
Bollocks.
Does this involve a loop? Because it looks like it does, and I approve.
I'm not surprised that you would approve.
Why does it involve a loop?
No reason.
Come on, Arumba, show us your wizardry.
One second, I'm trying to use the blueprint thing to help me plan it. And it's...
Okay. Ah, okay, I see.
Sort of a loop. I'll accept that.
It works.
Yeah, it does.
It's not a true loop, so Steejo can't get mad. But it allows the chains to go in both directions, and it's just simple.
Yeah.
And it's long
What's
enough.
wrong with...
But
This
But
would also support a second station, so yeah, this works.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
goodness.
can
What's
make-
wrong?
Huh?
What's
Just
wrong
don't-
with the regular one?
don't make Steejo upset, everyone. Careful.
Oh, wait, we have two.
Steejo doesn't need to know
Two
anything.
engines.
But that's not a loop. No, that's pretty much just a siding.
Yeah.
It was a loop
It's
for
a
a second,
siding
I
rather
think,
than
and
an
then-
actual
and
station,
then-
which
It
Question
stopped being,
is,
so it's fine.
Why would you want the copper train to be able to go both ways?
Well, it needs to be able to return. I don't know. I
Yeah,
always...
we'll
I
carry on if it's future proofing for
Yeah,
potential
yeah.
train weirdness.
Whenever I make a station, I always allow it to get onto the track going both directions, because you just never know. I mean, what if we end up making another outpost somewhere else that does something? I don't know. It doesn't cost anything really to just put that little connection in.
no, I'm completely with the Arumba on this one. I imagine we all are. I don't think anyone. I very much doubt that anyone was objecting to it. But Arumba went into self-defense mode. Steve,
The-
you have broken Arumba. He just naturally
Well-
assumes that you're going to shout.
Well, I
at him.
mean, there is like a slight problem to it.
CJ was talking, so I assumed he was complaining.
Oh yeah, I'm actually complaining. No, there's
See?
there's one slight problem with it where you can.
Whoa! The tank
There's
has
a
a
possibility
personal
that you
roller
can
board.
get.
That is so cool.
there's a
Sorry.
There's a possibility you can get trains using the siding to go straight on, depending on where other trains are sitting,
Yeah.
which can
Yeah,
block your stuff
that's
up.
why I like to actually build a station off the track rather than just have a siding, as you put it.
It's the same reason I don't like things being in loops and stuff like that, is that there's a higher propensity for things to break.
So I don't really understand. What's wrong? Why is this bad?
Well, a train can decide to use the siding and end up getting stuck in the siding.
Why would it ever use the siding
There's
if
another train. Because train logic.
it should never take the longer path unless if there's a train
Unless
sitting,
there's something else going the other way. Yeah.
if there's a train sitting on the main path and like it's stopped, then it will path around it. But why would a train be sitting there?
Well, maybe there's
Arumba,
a propensity for train
The way you're
craziness.
answering this question actually ties into something my professors in AI always taught me not to do. And that is, you're sitting there thinking, well, if the system is working properly, why would this thing ever happen? And that is basically asking for the system to do the least proper thing and then make you look like an idiot.
Okay.
I actually agree with that. Like, why give it the opportunity to break?
Well, what would you rather us do? What would you do different here?
I'd just get rid of the through section. You know, the bit
Alright.
where, that exact bit. That's literally how I would do it.
All right, fine, whatever. I mean, doesn't make any difference to me, really. I mean,
There we go. It's loading up. We have a station. It looks like balls, but it's okay. I think. It
Literally
is
like
okay.
balls, or
I'm going to start making another station. And eventually, when it's ready, we will swap it over. It does not literally look like balls. No.
that's really annoying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I really
Want
wanted
to
it
make
to
a
look like
station that
balls.
looks like balls? We can do that.
No, it's my my fucking train station wires just decided. Wow, it's 20 minutes.
What?
What? Lies.
Literally, as I was saying that, the thing started
That
blinking
makes
in my
no
other screen.
sense. Like none. Absolutely no sense has been made by this. Not even a single
Similarly,
bit of sense.
these belts I'm making, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll probably just leave it at that.
Alright, if we're all ready to finish then.
Well, we have a carpet train now. Ah, good. Arumba is setting it up to load evenly. Yep, I think
Okay,
we're
what's it
ready.
do?
Do you want to take us out?
Alright then. We have been Ben the Maverick Studio and Arumba, and we shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you next time.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you soon.